London. The atmosphere at London's iconic stadium reached a fever pitch during BTS's highly anticipated second night concert, delivering a moment that will undoubtedly be etched into the history of pop culture forever. Amidst the sea of glowing army bombs and the deafening cheers of hundreds of thousands of fans, an unexpected declaration of affection stole the entire show. The evening had been progressing like a dream, filled with the group's signature high-energy choreography, flawless vocals, and an unmatched stage presence that filled every corner of the massive venue. The members were in high spirits, interacting closely with the audience and showcasing the deep bond they share not just with their fans, but with each other. It was during a particularly grand and vibrant segment of the concert that the trajectory of the night shifted completely. The stage was filled with dazzling lights and special effects, creating a majestic backdrop for the global superstars as they performed one of their hit tracks. In the middle of this spectacular performance, Jungkook was moving across the stage, completely immersed in the music and the overwhelming energy of the crowd. He found himself walking toward Taehyung, and for a moment, the two younger members seemed about to engage in one of their usual playful on-stage antics. However, just as he stood face-to-face with Taehyung, Jungkook suddenly stopped singing altogether, catching both his fellow member and the audience completely off guard. The sudden pause from the main vocalist created a brief ripple of curiosity through the front rows of the massive arena. Instead of continuing his lines or exchanging a playful gesture with Taehyung, Jungkook lifted his microphone with absolute spontaneity. Looking out across the venue, his voice rang out crystal clear as he warmly proclaimed, "I love you, Jimin." The sudden and heartfelt confession echoed powerfully through the state-of-the-art sound system, reaching the ears of every single one of the hundreds of thousands of fans in attendance. The sheer randomness and sincerity of the moment caught everyone completely by surprise. For a fleeting second, the entire, massive London concert arena fell into a stunned, breathless silence. The sudden shift from deafening cheers to absolute quiet was palpable, as a collective wave of disbelief washed over the massive crowd of spectators. This momentary hush did not last long, as the gravity of Jungkook's spontaneous declaration fully registered with the audience. Within seconds, the entire stadium erupted into a wave of hysterical, ear-splitting screams and cheers from fans who could not contain their excitement. The overwhelming reaction from the crowd shook the very foundations of the venue, with fans clutching their friends and jumping in pure delight. The sudden romantic and playful tension transformed the high-energy concert into a beautiful frenzy of fan enthusiasm. While the stadium was busy losing its collective mind, all eyes and cameras immediately panned to find Jimin's reaction to the sudden public declaration. The large screens towering over the stage zoomed in on his face, capturing his immediate and unfiltered response for everyone to see. Jimin's initial reaction was one of pure, unadulterated shock, his eyes widening in complete surprise as he processed the words his younger groupmate had just spoken. He stood frozen for a split second, clearly not expecting his name to be called out in such a dramatic fashion. As the initial shock began to wear off, Jimin's face softened, and a bright, genuine smile spread across his lips. He looked visibly flustered, his cheeks flushing slightly under the bright stage lights as the crowd's roaring cheers grew even louder. Shying away from the massive cameras, Jimin covered his face with his hands, a characteristically adorable habit that made the audience scream even louder. His shy and endearing reaction was deemed incredibly adorable by everyone watching, adding a layer of warmth to the grand event. Taehyung, who had been standing right next to Jungkook when the declaration happened, could only watch the scene unfold with an amused and entertained expression. His playful smirk added to the lighthearted chaos that had suddenly taken over the massive stage. The chemistry and genuine affection between the members have always been a cornerstone of BTS's global appeal, but this specific moment felt uniquely candid and special. It highlighted the deep, unscripted camaraderie that exists within the group after so many years together. Fans in the audience quickly took to social media to share the moment in real time, causing phrases related to Jungkook, Jimin, and the London concert to trend worldwide within minutes. Short video clips of the confession and Jimin's adorable reaction instantly garnered millions of views. Many fans commented on how natural and effortless the interaction felt, noting that Jungkook's spontaneous words showed just how comfortable the members are with expressing their fondness for one another on a global stage. The sheer joy radiating from both artists was undeniable. As the concert eventually resumed, the energy in the stadium remained at an all-time high, fueled by the collective excitement of what had just transpired. The remaining performances were infused with an extra layer of enthusiasm from both the group and the audience. Jimin continued to smile shyly throughout the next few songs, occasionally glancing toward Jungkook, who looked thoroughly pleased with the chaotic joy his simple statement had caused. The playful dynamic between them kept the atmosphere incredibly light and joyful. Music critics and concert attendees later remarked that it is precisely these unscripted, human moments that set BTS apart from many other global acts. Their ability to turn a massive stadium show into an intimate gathering of friends is a testament to their unique charm. The second night in London was already guaranteed to be a memorable affair due to the incredible setlist and production value, but this particular event elevated it to legendary status among the fandom. It became an instant milestone in the history of their European tours. As the night drew to a close, and the members gave their final speeches, the lingering warmth of the earlier incident was still very much present. The bond between the members was celebrated just as much as their musical achievements throughout the evening. When it was Jimin's turn to speak to the crowd, the fans cheered extra loudly, prompting another shy smile from the singer as he thanked London for an unforgettable experience. He subtly acknowledged the love in the room, making the crowd swoon once again. Jungkook, during his own closing remarks, merely smiled mischievously, clearly aware of the internet-breaking moment he had created earlier in the evening. His playful confidence only endeared him further to the captivated audience. The concert concluded with a spectacular display of fireworks that lit up the night sky over London, signaling the end of a truly magical evening. Fans began pouring out of the stadium, still buzzing with adrenaline and talking animatedly about what they had witnessed. For the hundreds of thousands of people who were lucky enough to secure a ticket to the second night, the show provided much more than just musical entertainment. It offered a first-hand look at the genuine love and friendship that forms the core of BTS. The image of Jungkook breaking character to confess his affection, paired with Jimin's incredibly cute and flustered response, will undoubtedly be talked about for years to come. It stands as a definitive highlight of their current touring era. As the global superstar group prepares for their next tour stops, the memory of this specific London night will continue to resonate deeply within the fandom. It serves as a sweet reminder of the joy, spontaneity, and love that defines the group's journey. Ultimately, the event proved once again that no matter how massive the venue or how grand the production, it is the simple, heartfelt connections between the members that truly capture the hearts of millions around the world. In the hours following the conclusion of the historic showcase, international media outlets and entertainment blogs quickly picked up on the happening, publishing headlines about the unexpected on-stage highlight. The moment effectively transcended the boundaries of a standard concert review, becoming a cultural talking point that highlighted the group's unprecedented transparency with their global audience. Industry insiders noted that such spontaneous displays of genuine emotion are exactly what keep the fandom fiercely loyal and deeply connected to the members' personal journeys. Behind the scenes, staff members reportedly shared in the amusement, witnessing firsthand how a single unscripted sentence could instantly shift the dynamics of a stadium-sized production. The technical crew, who had been managing the complex lighting and camera cues, had to adapt on the fly to capture Jimin's priceless reaction, proving that the best parts of a live performance are often the ones that cannot be rehearsed. This seamless blend of professionalism and raw authenticity further solidified BTS's reputation as master entertainers who thrive in live settings. On various online community forums, fans began analyzing the fine details of the interaction, from the exact look of surprise on Taehyung's face to the precise second Jimin covered his blushing cheeks. Fan art, creative edits, and emotional tributes dedicated to the enduring friendship between Jungkook and Jimin flooded the internet, creating a virtual celebration that united fans from different time zones. The overwhelming digital response demonstrated how a brief, lighthearted exchange in London could create a massive wave of positivity across the entire globe. As the members later returned to their hotel to rest, they reportedly continued to tease each other about the incident, maintaining the same playful energy offstage that had captivated the stadium hours prior. This seamless continuation of their natural brotherhood behind closed doors is what many believe to be the secret ingredient to their decade-long success and stability as a group. For them, the public declaration wasn't a calculated move for publicity, but rather a simple, honest reflection of the family-like bond they have nurtured since their trainee days. Looking ahead to the remaining dates of their massive world tour, audiences in upcoming cities are now wondering what other unscripted surprises the group might have in store for them. The second night in London set a remarkably high standard for crowd engagement and emotional highs, leaving an indelible mark on the group's touring legacy. Ultimately, as the global music icons continue to conquer new stages, Moments like these serve as a beautiful testament to the fact that their shared love and laughter remain the true heartbeat of their global phenomenon.